So, hello everyone, and welcome back to Morrowind, either on Twitch live, or later on even in Twitch, or then even later on in YouTube. Last time around, we got the bow and got the... was it the clan's friend? To the Unshu Laku camp? Nonetheless, this camp around here that we got the friends that is as. I wonder, do we actually see it from here real well? Our agility is too low apparently, or is lower than it's supposed to be. We have a tree of reputation, your fame rating in the world of Morrowind. Have no bounty. Oh yes, Ashlanders. We are a clan friend of the Ashlanders. Agility 40, endurance 30. Shouldn't be too difficult, though our agility, of course, for the moment is at least pretty bad. Need one skill at 30 and need two skills at 20 of the ones that are put into here. So alteration and medium armor specifically is at least something that we already have. Mysticism I would like to anyways increase, and marksman could be nice. So we have something else that we can do to actually fight against something further away. Blades, then the Mage's Guild, of course. Rightio. Medium armor is 40, and it's very soon to above 40 even. Alteration, destructions, long blade. Long blade is definitely our highest skill. Though, as such, we have been using it a lot too. Block is something that we're not necessarily even going to be erasing that much more if we're using this greatsword, but on the other hand, Mage Bane is definitely at least something that I want to be hanging to, definitely. We need to be able to get to sell some of this stuff though, we got way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Okay, let's check the journal, what was the last ones that we had. So, Nipanimas says, I am not the Nerevarine, but I may become the Nerevarine. It seems she is willing to help me unravel the Nerevarine prophecies and my part in them. She tells me to seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. If I bring this lost prophecy to her, she will be my guide. And she gave me copies of the Nerevarine prophecy, Gold the Stranger, and the 7 visions that we did read the last time around. So we need the lost prophecies. Yes, there's quite a few of them. What information? The Mehamile was the one that we talked in the Vivek temple to. The dissonant priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest them and imprison heretics, and the empire cannot interfere. Brokers of truth list their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, success in their powers and sources, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of the Dakot Ur. And they also condemn to arbitrary power of the ordinators and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. To be honest, I don't think Velen Sereti completely takes all of this seriously as of yet. Of course, it was interesting to at least figure out why we were released and everything, but do we actually believe ourselves that we would be the Nerevarine? It feels kind of strange, I would say. Kind of a strange idea that we would be the Nerevarine. Or something, the cool thing that there is. But dissonant priests were very much thinking that they are against the temple doctrine. So I think that we really want to be going through and completing at least our pilgrimage ASAP as soon as possible, so that we can actually maybe see a little bit more and make up our minds about the temple ourselves, so that then we can be choosing what path do we actually want to be taking in Morrowind. After that, maybe we will go and continue in this main questline path, or maybe we wish to be doing something else in the meantime, so that we can consider our options here a little bit more. The question, however, is, do I wanna just go on and actually get out of here? I didn't actually do anything important as of yet, so it should be F5 to save, right? Yes, good. So do I want to use mysticism?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Hello. Use mysticism to actually try to get all the way back to... I assume we had the portal in Palmora, I mean. Of course, we then need to be coming and trying to walk all the way up here again, but on the other hand, it's like either we put the mark into here, and then we go and just start exploring somewhere completely different for a long time, but I think I might be rather a little bit more inclined to the idea that we just use the recall spell from here, and if it was in Palmora, well, then that's nice enough. Then we are gonna be continuing from there. And then we are gonna be asking around, of course, about this dissonant priest, but that's not going to be our first priority. We definitely do wanna be going and getting these other things done, though. There was the gold cave, but I didn't completely explore it. I do think that I have done the pilgrimage in that location, though. But yeah, okay, let's just use the recall and move out of here, I would say. If I manage to actually cast a spell, that is. I did. Yay, I actually managed to cast a spell of this sword. So, I don't think we are exactly in Palmora, but what exact place we are in is Knisis. Well, hey, that's kind of perfect. There's a cold cave entrance right there and everything. Knisis is in a actually relatively close place to even this location then when we need to be heading back. So I guess that works out pretty fine in the end. Let's just do the quick save again. Because I'm not sure if I sold with that guy and failed with some certain things or not. But maybe we could even try to get the water breathing from someplace. Maybe, I'm not sure. So that we could actually explore that one coal cave a little bit better. But we'll see, we'll see. So, do you have anything interesting for sale?
I haven't much time.
I would like to repair, actually. Yeah, I don't actually have any gold until I actually sell some of my expensive stuff. Well, you don't have a lot of gold, which is kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I want to be buying those things from you. Demon Helm. And try to look what the value is. It's 600. I don't know if you will be buying this. You do. But of course I don't exactly want to be selling my shield. Value 62. That's a difficult thing to say. What would I wish to then sell? On the other hand, Thor and Warhammer. I guess we could at least go on and try to just sell here to this guy. Why not? Sure. Offer? Nee. Yay, just a little bit. And then let's repair what we can. Not that we can repair even very many things. Oh, unless some stuff repaired, then we would need to sell more. More stuff that would need to be sold. So, is there any market stalls around here or something? We didn't ever really explore Knisis that well. Australian. Hello. And I can't say I remember Knisis very well. Cave dwelling. Interesting. Interesting. I think that at least on that side there is those different stores and the like. So let's check if I could be getting some more gold from them. Not that I'm able to sell a lot of this with that high of a price, but You know, at least a little bit. Hello. You're chomping a lot apparently, for some reason or another. Not exactly sure why, but you do seem to be doing that. Yeah, I don't really care about that much, I would say. Common soul gems. Petty soul gems. All sort of things that we have here. Could you wanna buy anything of these? Nah. I was kind of thinking that you probably are not very interested in those, but can't really then help much about that. Hello, you, on the other hand. Do you have any more money? You have very little money. No? Probably because I sold you all these sort of things even before already. Oh, I'll at least sell you some of these, I guess. So that we don't have quite as much of these just laying around. Not that they're that heavy, but still can at least sell a little bit. A few of these, just for the fun of it. Assaults. I should really try to start getting to do some alchemy. I need to be increasing my alchemical skills. I've never really done a lot of alchemy though. Never really done a lot of it. Could be good though. At least 3 of those. As long as we do get them easily. Like from pretty much anywhere in the world. Slowed soaps. Shulk. There's a lot of these that we actually have. At least sell something like 6. I'm not sure what the corpse meat junk. Not that we necessarily need it, of course, but I still kind of would like to be keeping it around, for now at least. You actually even have some Moonsucker. The hope of Redoran you have there. Well, that's really not a lot of stuff that I'm selling, but I guess that's okay. Hey, our mercantile increased to level 10. So high. We're so good at this stuff, clearly. You have 500 gold. That's not exactly excellent. Do you have some better medium armor sets for us, for example? That could be nice. If you have, because then I could actually justify also buying something from you. So that could be nice. Just light and heavy thus far. No medium armor that I can see. At all. Huh. Well. No medium armors, eh? Yeah, I don't want to sell it to you though. I really don't, because I'm not going to get even anything in return, something of a use, so I guess that will be it for now. Maybe I should just be traveling off from here then. Try to find some good place to sell stuff at. Mayhap. There's a lot of shopping around here though. A lot more than there should be from my point of view. Shomp, 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 shomp. Hello, you. Do you happen to have anything of interest? You know, you have some probes and the like, for some reason, for sale in tavern. Guess that's fine. And of course a lot of different type of ingredients. Madak room key. You're just selling the Madak room key? Kind of expensive. 332 value. How is that expensive? How is it that expensive? Madak room key. Gotta remember that. Why would I want a Madak room key? Do tell. Why are you selling a Madak room key? That is kind of strange to me. can't ask anything really interesting from you, I would say. Hello, you stranger. Is there anything interesting that I might like to ask from you? Do you know anything about the Nerevarine? Prophecy, yes. Yeah, downward against the foreign invaders. Well, I wonder what location exactly would be the place we would want to be heading into. I wonder if the Silt Strider guy is still down there. Apparently he is. Or she. I don't remember if it was a she or a he. Such a beautiful sunset though. Very pretty, very nice. Just gotta come and see a little bit of it, at least. So very nice. So very, very, very nice. Even if there's some sort of a creature walking about over there on the other hand. Can just enjoy the night sky. I could probably also read something today, but I could probably save it for a little bit later and try to at least figure out where to sell some stuff and how to continue exactly and all of that before that. Hello
we
there.
Make a special trip just for you.
Yes.
Same low price.
Especially from below here, it's a really good idea, I think. Altrun was at least in the middle. It also had the bookshop. I guess I could visit there just to see if there's a progress of truth, though I doubt it. I guess we could travel there. I think that at least from here we can easily travel to Palmora. I can also check if the...
We make a special trip just for you.
Yes.
Same low price.
Real nice, thank you. It's real dark here though. It's 12 AM. We might also try to go and rest around here in some tavern or some such, even if we don't really love Altrun, but it's been quite a trouble. Been doing a lot of things, a lot of exploration before too, so we might... Council Club. Wasn't necessarily the place we would like to go and rest. Altscar Inn. Was it even this place that we met that one Ashlander? I think it was. Let's just come and see if he is here. Yes, he is. Hello, fellow. I'm now an Aslander friend. Yes, you might have indeed. Welcome, my friend, Felens Already. Did you wish to ask about the Ashlanders and the Roaring Cold, or was there some other business you have with me? Let's see, is there anything... Can you tell me about the challenges? When challenged for sport, is it acceptable to decline? Yes. Oh yeah. When challenged for honor. What's your next stop task? And welcome to the stream anyways, Roskaposti. My next main story quest would be to go and try to find the lost prophecies from the dissident priests. Now that we had visited all the way over here at the Urshilaku camp. So in that point of the main story, but I think that for the moment I wanna be, because I don't think that we exactly believe necessarily completely into that. I think we wanna be going and trying to visit, for example, in the ghostfence and try to complete our pilgrimage first and foremost. And for the moment I'm just trying to have a look if I could be getting some better equipment and sold some other stuff and so on, which I think would be pretty nice stuff to get done, pretty much, I would say. So yeah, I think that we will be concentrating on some other quests for a little bit before completely continuing with this, but we should be keeping an eye out on the progress of truth and dissident priest stuff regardless, and ask the questions about those when we can. And when we find people to ask the questions about the lost prophecies and maybe find them from some of the places, some of the different places. I don't really think that there's that much that I need to be asking from this guy anymore, but I just wanted to come and say hello to him anyways. Is there a bed here? No, there is no bed here. Well, is there another tavern where there would be a bed? I wonder. So dark. Varian's house. This was the council club. Is there a sleeping place around here that I might get? I probably haven't actually even visited this exact tavern before. I don't think I have. Probably. Aedra and Edra. But yeah, I think it's a good idea for us to find a little bit more about the temple ourselves before continuing on, and at least complete our pilgrimage in the meantime then, so that we can actually have a little bit more of a picture of the temple anyways here. We haven't lived here ourselves, so I think it's a good idea for us to learn a little bit more. No? I guess I came to visit in the shops now because I didn't find what I was looking for, as in a place to rest in this darkness. Yes, I'm coming to buy books possibly. Maybe.
Time now.
Hello, let's at least have a look what you exactly had as books. Words of the Wind. Mirror. I don't remember if I read the red book of riddles. I at least read the yellow book of riddles. Oh, I should also sell you some books, shouldn't I? I definitely should. Palantir's fake book. A lot of interesting ones. A lot of interesting ones that I would be interested to have a look about. Lots of spells even. Lives of the Saints, Mysterious Agavir, Mystery of Talara. It's quite a very expensive book, part 5 of the series, but not no other books of the series thus far here at least. 5 Songs of Gilran King, Confessions of the Scuba Eater. I should probably read the brief history of the Empire at some point too. A Less Root Song. I think I had some books that I would want to sell. I don't remember that being a very interesting book. If we really want to be having a look around into it again, I can get it again then. A lot of this I haven't read yet though. The Doors of the Spirits I might have. Oh yeah, we actually had the Progress of Truth. So I didn't need to find exactly that book, but I just would need to find the Dissident Priest and find some more of those prophecies that they have lost, I would say. Bone Part 1 I don't want to sell, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it easily back again. Too many books that I have in all reality. Let's just get those. I want to make sure that I have read the riddle book. I remember that I've at least read the yellow book of riddles, but I probably haven't actually read this one. This handy book doth contain all diverse manners of riddles and follies, and by means of carefully study, the prudent scholarly gentleman may find himself no longer disconfined by the sharpie fight of his fellows. Yes, seems like a very good way of writing things. The bosun and puzzles of riddles is a convention of polite aristocratic Western society. Oh, Western society, you say? Nobles and social aspirants collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase the chances of their appearing sly and witty in conversation. The question: it has a tail, a side, and a head. Okay, I call it what I call a snake. It has no body, and it is dead. Hello, hello, Chim Chim. Welcome to the stream. It's going up pretty okay. Did you share? I didn't see it come up though, which is kind of strange if it was like that. But yeah, maybe it's because of the fact that the OBS had updated, so maybe it didn't. But if you did, then thank you very much. But or maybe there's just a picture of it, and then I don't know. It's just strange because it says the share 1000 like in the box double share. Okay. And hello, Puppy, as well. Welcome to the stream too. Hope everyone has had a good week. So, it has a tail, a side, and a head. I call it what I call a snake. It has no body, and it is dead. Yeah, you shared to the story time before, but it's just strange that it's so I can't describe it, but for me, all of a sudden, I first saw your comment very normally, but then all of a sudden, one spot of it went strangely in the comment, and it just says share 1000, like it would have been made or something. So that's why I was very confused. But yes, then it should be working properly otherwise, but my just message window is showing strange stuff, which is weird, but not big of an issue. Not too big of an issue. Okay. Yeah, okay. It must be a drake is the answer anyways to this riddle. And not exactly, well, I call it what I call a snake. Fine. And yeah, sure, it has a tail, side, and a head. A lot of things do have a tail, side, and a head. It has no body and it is dead. I'm not sure how that connects exactly to Drake. If you guys have any ideas about that, that would be nice to understand why it's like that. The question, poets know the hearts of men and mare, but beast can't know my heart, you see. This book was written by a bear. This go over my head. This is not a book of poetry, quite clearly. Yes. No. No, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a book of riddles. The question, I gave you a shock. Sock even. Not unlike a box, with hammers and nails all around it, till it's open when it knocks. I gave you a sock, not unlike a box. Sock and box isn't really quite alike, with hammers and nails all around it. Till it's open when it knocks. Okay, the answer, it must have been a great hit. Okay, I don't understand. These riddles are pretty terrible, and hello Tajunta, hyvää iltaa as well to you. Good evening. Hope you have had a good week too. Yes, I don't get these riddles. I do not get them. Yes, ilta. As in evening. Yes, evening. Good evening, hyvää iltaa. So, okay, I can sell that right away back. Still some other book that I might like to read. Spirits of the Dead, I guess, could be okay, considering it's not probably that interesting in the long run. So I'm more than happy to go and sell it. And as such, we do wanna be finding out if the temple gods are a little bit more like Deidra as well, that they worship, sort of. It's not that long either. Whoa. What whoa? Those are really bad looking pants. Besides, they're no medium armor, so we kind of want to be getting them changed. It's been pretty nice. My week, that is. It's been pretty nice. How you should know us. Death, defeat, and fear. We do not die, we do not fear death. Destroy the body, and the animus is cast into the darkness, but the animus returns. But we are not all brave. We feel pain and fear it. We feel shame and fear it. We feel loss and fear it. We hate the darkness and fear it. The scamps have small thoughts and cannot fear greatly. We have met the scamps even. So okay, the scamps have small thoughts and cannot fear greatly. The vermi have no thoughts and cannot fear. The Dremora have deep thoughts and must master fear to overcome it. Aw, you've been super busy and sick. That's sad. Worst combination indeed. Well, I hope you will be able to get better and hopefully won't be as busy, especially both in combined. Yep, hopefully you are able to get some rest. Did you end up finishing your picture, Tajunta? The clan bond. We are not born, we have not fathers, no mothers, yet we have kin and clans. The clan form is strong, it shapes body and thought. In the clan form is strength and purpose, the oath bond. We serve by choice, we serve the strong so that their strength might shield us. Clans serve by the long practice, but practice may change. Dremora have long served Dagon, but not always so. Your channel banner shows when I'm offline. Nice. I need to go and check it out too then. Practice is secure when oath bones are secure and trust is shared. When oath bones are weak, there is pain and shame and loss and darkness and great fear. How we think about man. Perhaps you find scams comic and vermi brutish. How then do you imagine we view you, humans? You are the prey, and we are the huntsmen. The scams are the hounds, and the vermi are the beaters. Your flesh is sweet, and the chase is diverting. As you may sometimes praise the fox or hare, admiring its cunning and speed, and lamenting as the hounds tear its flesh, so do we sometimes admire our prey, they secretly applaud when it cheats our snares or eludes pursuit. But like all worldly things, you will in time wear and be used up. You age, grow ugly, weak and foolish. You are always lost, late or soon. Sometimes the prey turns upon us and bites. It is a small thing. When wounded or weary, we fly away to restore. Sometimes a precious thing is lost, but that risk makes the chase all the sweeter. Man's misery. Man is mortal and doomed to death and failure and loss. This lies beyond our comprehension. Why do you not despair? Do you have any good answers to that? Why do men not despair? So it was about the Deatra. Yeah, Spirit of the Deatra. Alright, let's just sell those couple of books back. And good that it looks good then. I have to check it out later, as said. Spirits of the Deatra and the stupid book of riddles. Variety red. This time. Men do not despair because they're too busy. That's good. That's at least your answer. That's why you do not despair. Busy being to not get despaired. Good. Well, at least read a few little books. Just need to remember that I've read exactly those. Well, I do remember at least those stupid riddle books. General merchandise. What does general merchandise have for sale? You would have had work for me too. Yeah, Irene Sarandes. Back my belt. I probably have sold your belt. So... yes. I can't help you. I probably sold it. Sorry. I didn't know that you were missing stuff too. Besides, you would just be angry to me anyways. So it may be better that you'll never get that. You should already know that the guy's been dead for ages. Been dead for ages, you know. Yeah. Let's just go out of this business. So many places that's that guy also. Yeah, I think that they've pretty much gone to sleep. I would need to sleep somewhere. But what would be the spot where I would have found the tavern? I think it should be this where I was able to sleep, right? I didn't manage to see that I would have been able to buy rest there just a moment ago, but maybe I just missed it. Have to admit the motion in the picture changed a lot. Feel like it changed in meaning too. For good or for bad? Then. Actually, I can at least ask for beds, so sure. There. First room on your right. It's yours the next day. Good.
Fresh game.
Yes, fresh game. Not the most pleasant place to be sleeping when you can't even close the door, but I guess cannot really be helped. Actually, I would really like to sleep a little bit longer than just that. Like 6 hours maybe. So that it's morning and all. Hello, lady. I don't really fancy spending too much time here in Aldrun anyhow. But I do want to check the shops while we're here anyways. It's just so easy to be picking those up while you're right there. Pawnbroker. Do you have anything interesting?
What now?
Did change quite a bit, mostly because I didn't have a clear vision when I started drawing it. Alrighty. Just winged it. Right. You would have had to work too, that's fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care about your, so to speak, work. No more about work with you guys. Only 500 gold with you too. The only problem with Morrowind sellers, no one has gold. And I have something real freaking valuable, but no one got any gold for me, for those items. Okay, you guy. Let's see. Do you have any medium armor? Yes, you do. You at least have these that I can buy new. And you probably have the boots somewhere. Shield. I do have all of those still, don't I? Brazier, Poltron. Brazier, Poltron, yes. Boots? Do you have any boots? I require boots. Actually, adamantium is also medium, and it's a lot better armor rating. Maybe I should be starting to change into the adamantium gear. That's actually value way too much, though. Well, yeah. Well, this is only 5,000. That's not going to be enough to pay for that. Though, of course, I do have these glass greaves. Total cost 2,400 still, if I would want to buy the adamantium currents. All the money goes into this then. Total cost 185 when I would just sell these two. Our persuasion sucks, or mercantile skill, whatever you wanna be calling it. At least it says that these parts are some of the most expensive parts, like adamantium greaves. But as such, maybe I should be trying to invest into something like this. At least it's something way better armor. Plus, at least then I'm getting the benefit sort of for this. It kind of would be good if you would have a little bit of a better relationship to me. Maybe this would help a little bit in the situation. Maybe. I'm not quite 100% sure, but I guess we'll see how this would look like now. Total cost only 682 now, so I think that's probably good. What is wrong with fancy glowing cream pants? The problem with them is that they are light armor, my friend. Light armor. We use medium armor. Medium armor is our thing. So it's kind of bad. We don't use heavy armor. We don't use light armor. And this is light armor. That's the bad thing about it. That's why I would have loved to be using the light armor, because I know about the class, briefs and so on, but hey, at least it's different now. We're using the medium armor, so these are medium actually. Got shares in it. Never used medium armors before personally, so there is that nice thing. Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. So at least I'm gonna be able to find out how the adamantium creeps and the likes look. Haluaa sitä on, jos ei puolta tarjoa. If you so say. If you so say. Medium armor commitment. Yeah, well, yes. Yes. Indeed. I do assume that I should be then just doing this sort of thing though. Getting rid of these, even though I'm not getting even remotely the amount of money that I really should. But at least I'm getting good armor set instead. Then, well, good armor pieces, some, not most of them. At least the boots would love to get, but that would already take the cost way high. Though I do still have something else that I can sell. Like this. Third dart. But I basically have to give everything for just those two parts. And then actually I'm not going to have a lot of money at all, to be honest. No monies at all left. Well, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Just need to take all enemy hits in the legs. Yeah, totally. Like, I could do something like just take the bone mold creep still and then take the adamantium boots and then take some other adamantium parts maybe, and not the adamantium cuirass or the creeps. That could work. Ensimmäinen, toinen ja kolmas kerta. Yep. Indeed. Hey. These are also like light armor, the Domina, cuirass and the like. I wonder what they look like. They look very feminine. Or that piece at least looks very feminine. This is also medium armor, but the armor rating is 22, so I don't think there's that big of a difference. Yeah, it's like basically just a very minimal difference there. Then those are of course steel. Well, adamantium left poltron, adamantium right poltron. I still would be selling way too much. Ja kätellään. Google Translate does not do well on your codes, Tajunta and Roskaposti. Yeah, I don't think that it will, because those are basically not the official written language. It's more the accent way of writing, so I don't think that Google will do very well with them. I'm yeah, just saying. It's not gonna do very well with them. Yeah, they're extremely profound, extremely profound. I'm sure Roskaposti and Tajunta can be telling you what they mean if they wish. Yes. Okay, what do I wanna sell? Do I wanna sell all this? These at least are so little value, like weight, that I wouldn't need to be selling them anyways at the moment. I think it's probably best that I don't. It's such a weird thing that these poltrons are so much less valued than something like the boots. Like, why is there such a big difference? Because enemies don't hit you to the shoulders that often? Is that the reason? I guess I could buy the bracers then. Right bracer and a left bracer. I think that's fine. Just quoting one Finnish TV show per gaining and salesman praises. I haven't actually. I think I know what show you mean. Yeah, I do. But, yeah, of course, ensin toinen ja kolmas kerta. I was thinking, like, what are you exactly talking about? But yeah, I haven't watched that personally almost at all, what I have a little bit seen. So I haven't cared much about it. So I was wondering, okay, what are you exactly quoting in from? Yeah, so Google Translate only correlates a written language. Yeah, I'm sure dots would suffer from it too, for sure. So... Total salt is too much still, though. Of course, I can still take this off. Total salt would be 1110. What else do I wanna get? It would be kind of nice if I could just say, hey, just repair my stuff at least and all that. I guess it might be the best TV show that the Finnish TV, as from actually Finnish things, has to offer, but yeah, haven't paid too much attention to it myself. I know that my mom at least has watched it a little bit. My mom and father. I don't remember the name. They can say it. I don't think that it's shown anywhere else though. I don't think it's shown anywhere else. Yeah, I doubt you would be able to find it with subtitles. I highly doubt it. I guess some Finnish people should be starting to go and try to do subtitles for it. Then. Kind of annoying that I can't get the adamantium greaves. Haven't watched TV in many years, just heard some quotes at the other stream. I watch TV relatively rarely too, to be honest. Mostly when I'm at my parents' place and sometimes here, but pretty rarely. Relatively rarely. I don't really want Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. Even if it might be better than the Bone Mold Helm. It's not really even that much better. It's like a couple little things better, but almost not. Almost nothing, anyways. Native Kahjulan Bone Mold Helm. But this is better. Yeah, this one is better. So why would I want to get that? What do I buy? I need to buy something so that I don't lose even more money. But what? Yep. Suomen huutokauppakeisari, Auction Emperor of Finland, basically, is how that translates. Cheers all for choosing to communicate it by native language. I admire and respect you for it. Yeah, I don't, like, even if I try to speak mostly English, I don't mind that people talk in their own language. Of course, Finnish I actually understand, but a lot of other languages, if someone would be talking, I wouldn't exactly understand, so there is that problem, but still, I don't want to be saying that someone should be using only English or should be using one or the other language. So, anything is totally fine. God damn it, it's hard to decide, even though I should be just, like, making the choice. Let's just see. What is relatively valuable but not too valuable? I guess I could buy an extra adamantium thing, but then it would take it a lot higher. I don't know if I want that. That's some value, I guess, if I would want to be carrying that around. Those aren't hardly any value. Right around guard shield. Maybe. It's better than this. Though I don't really care about Redoran. Hey, total sold. Perfect. We can sell this. Get these things. There is kind of the problem that I should also sell all of my extra poltrons and the like, because it's not like I'm gonna be using them now, but I guess this is fine. Okay. Hey, also repair my stuff now then, that I got here. Yeah, Chim Chim isn't from Netherlands, but
What do you need?
does live there right now, yes. But originally from Australia. Meant that honestly, I'm greatly privileged to communicate so easily with you all. Good. Yes, I, of course, at least was pretty much 100% sure that you meant it honestly, but of course some others might not know. I don't think I like the adamantium gear look that much, but well, never used it before. At least I'm able to see what it looks like. What does that look like? It looks so weird. I don't want to be using this thing, but gotta at least see. Actually, it's not that bad, I guess. It's just that we have 2 parts of adamantium gear. Well, other adamantium gear and then 2 bone mold armor pieces doesn't really fit very well. We actually see our eyes now. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm used to the bone mold helmet, to be honest, personally. Looks is important. It's weird helmet, but I'm kind of used to it with Fellain. I grew up surrounded by people who almost spoke English. Can you believe that? I can believe that. I grew up pretty much only speaking Finnish. Geez, Fellain needs to loosen up a bit. Maybe. It doesn't fit. But I can't buy all the adamantium gear, adamantium armor, which is a problem. I cannot. So stiff and formal. Yes, with this outfit especially. It looks real stiff. Yes. And formal. How does the shield look? I guess it's okay, but not really something I wanna use. Well, for more than a few reasons. We have a mage bane anyways right now. Like you got bionic arms or something. I guess so, all things considering. I wanted to unequip that so that we can actually have our sword then. But then still having this weird bard also in our mid-west and so on. So yeah, it looks very weird. It looks very weird, but gladly we don't have to be watching that all the time, I guess. Hey you moonwalker, right around guard. Just moonwalking about, at least backwards.
Speak, traveler.
Merchant, I would like to sell you some of my useless stuff, if you wouldn't mind. Rats are no must to your bionic arms, totally. So long as you've got pelvic horns, you'll remain someone not to be messed with, totally. Totally, absolutely. That's something to always remember. Yeah, what else? I don't really want to use that though. I want to use the bone mold shield, even if it's not quite as great. Demon helm. I should even at least have a look how that looks on us on the other hand, even though it's a light armor. Yeah, let's do that. How does this look? It looks interesting. Should we keep this even though it's light armor? It kind of fits. We don't need to be seeing Falain Zaretti's eyes. This looks... I think Demon Helm, even more so, makes it feel like we got bionic arms now and bionic legs. I think it fits better. So I'll keep this light armor piece, I think. Yes. Okay, well, the only unfortunate thing is we didn't get more adamantium armor pieces. There's 2 that, yeah, Terminator look, that we very much do not have, which is kind of unfortunate, I would say. But at least we got some way better armor. Don't know. Everyone always thinks about the sweet roll question. Would you do this with the sweet roll, or would you wanna do this? That's the good question. Come with me if you want to live. Yes, totally. Come with me if you want to live. I'm not saying that very well, but can't say it a lot better. Tried my best, at least a little bit. But yeah, definitely not the best. I think I should be trying to see if I can go to the ghostfence.
Why walk when you can ride?
Because Sail Strider doesn't take you to the ghostfence. So walking is the only option if you want to try to go and visit in the ghostfence. But as such, I'm at least decently happy that we got some better gear sold or gotten from that. So not too bad. Level 10 and everything, nonetheless. 260 carrying capacity as well, so not too poor. Let's go and head out. Let's see. So, I think there was a spot here where I could be turned into the ghostfence. I've gotten very good with accents in the past few months, no idea why. My Russian English accent is patriotically good / bad. Well, would need to hear it someday. At some point you have to be making that accent, so that others can tell how good it sounds to their ears. Of course, it's a little bit anyways, like if we are talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, he has a little bit of a male voice, so it's a little bit difficult for me to exactly try to do. Hey, can we go and see Ajira? Well, we did go from there for now. We'll definitely go see him next time. Try Indian English accents. I'm very good at that. That sounds so funny. Yeah, it probably does. I definitely haven't tried to be speaking those type of accents, so I don't think I would be very good. And hello, Scrap Lord. Welcome to stream as well. That's good. The Terminator, you mean, or something else? Okay, Coast Gate, anyways, is our destination. So I shall try to be getting there. We'll see how well that will go, but because it's a dangerous area, but I wanna test if I can make it. I wanna test if I can be making it. Hello, Nick Sound. You made nothing to against my mighty mate's plate. I told you. Nothing. You got nothing against my mage plate. Mage bane even. Mage plate, mage bane. Anyways. It's a long way to the ghostfence, but I would like to be making our pilgrimages as said in the meantime before continuing even more so on our main story. For certainty. In a cliffhanger. Cannot do anything towards us. Let's just get our fatigue back. I think I can get the Indian head to wobble down. I'm halfway there with the accent. Oh, medium armor skill increased a little bit. It's so funny now when we were in so much more difficult areas and then you come here and just one-shot kills for the moment. Not that that's gonna be continuing for way too long, but at least for a little bit, one-shot kills. I don't mind that. Cliffhangers. Theatric ruins a little bit on the way, quite clearly, and a lot of cliffhangers. I don't love it. I don't love to see all the cliffhangers above our heads, especially when they're probably gonna see us soon. Just at the in every possible word, like, I thank you behalf the Indian people. Bow before my mighty class. Yeah, my mighty class word is awesome. Hello, cliffhanger. I thank you behalf the Indian people. Some sauce? I guess it's decent considering I've never really tried to do Indian accent. Two of you. Would you be kind and not be such cliffhangers forever? Just like, come and die. Thank you. You also from there. Thank you very much. I'm not hitting you. There you go. Bow. And also drop dead from one hit before my mighty class weapon. It's very good. I'm not sure I would be able to do against the Flame Atronach quite that well. Not sure. I think the Flame Atronach might be coming for us. I'm not sure. And I don't see them coming right now. But what else is attacking us? It is coming for us. Okay, well. I'm not really sure I like the sound of fighting against the Flame Atronach. I could also try to just run. But as such, I guess I should be able to deal with it. We dealt with the previous ones. Where are you going even? Ow. Yes, good. I was thinking that it sounds a little bit dangerous, but shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure Australian accented Finnish would be hilarious to you all. Mayhap, yes. I've often wondered what Australian accent sounds like in German or Dutch or Chinese, maybe. Yeah, just like that is the Indian accent. Good. I try not to laugh when speaking with Indians because I remember how I speak it. Aww. Wild Quarv, who is suddenly an enemy Quarv. I was like so next to them and they didn't care, and then just a little bit of a trying to go past them, and then no. No, you shall not pass, basically. Maybe that was a Quarv Hodor? Hodor Quarv? I guess so. You shall not pass. That's what he was thinking about. I'll make up some sentences in Finnish for you, Chim Chim. Yeah, you do that, Tajunta. That sounds good. Then Chim Chim can say them. At some points, could also try to do some streams where we could have at least some playing. Well, depends on the game, but could play some multiplayer games here in the stream too, possibly. Oh, you didn't die from one hit. Quama Forager is tougher than a cliffhanger. Here you learned it. They'd better not be rude. No promises on that, I could assume. Hello, Wild Guar. Goodbye, Wild Guar. Kind of don't wanna yet. Actually, we're getting real close to the ghostfence, so I'm pretty happy with that. I remember I usually just stole my class gear original from ghostfence because there was quite a bit of it lying around. I was pretty good at sneaking at the time though, so I don't think that's going to be possible now. Plus, Feline Zareti isn't generally speaking a thief, so... Hello, Beetle. You dare say I'd make you say something rude? That is quite of a claim. Isn't it a little bit rude to success as a thing indeed? It could be successed, so at least. That's one tough worm, so it was. Ah, there's the ghostfence. We see it for the first time with our own eyes. Everything dies with one hit is so weird. Well, I would make me say something rude. Oh, so it's just the assumption based on how you yourself would do. Just calm down here, you stupid cliff racer. Okay. Ghostfence is quite of a thing. Quite of a thing indeed. It's a very strange thing to be keeping everything on the other side. The Red Mountain separated from the rest of the Morrowind. Switch. You stop me from entering. That is very rude of you, cliffhanger. Very rude, cliffhanger. Okay. I need my torch up. Switch. Yes, the glorious sword. Is this a bit like the wall in a Game of Thrones? I guess it sort of is. I guess it sort of is. In all honesty, I would like to actually visit the other areas here first before going there, though. That guy's... It's got a... it's like... Kato. I'm almost saying Kato. It's one of those guys, but most wouldn't really understand Kato. But yeah. It's one of those guys anyways. Hello, Visineko. Also welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm having pretty much fun one-shotting at least some of these enemies right now. This guy is very much just trying to get to us from the other side of the gate. Which I guess is fine. I'll just leave him there for the moment. Oh, since I can't really exit until I also let him get it to me. So I guess I shall... why did I unequip my sword? Is my question. I haven't tried to unequip my sword. Oh, then I opened just this one. Okay, well, yeah, okay. There's two buttons that one leads into here and the other into the other direction. Tower of Dawn, though. One-shot inventions confirmed, yes. Let's just visit here before then. Tomorrow morning we shall be heading into the actual other side of the ghostfence when it's actually daytime. Lower level. I don't remember the area very well here though, for sure. At all, to be honest. Hello, you people who live within the ghostfence. This is Ghostfence, Feline Zareti, and my name is Faras Tirano. Let me know if you need information, and if you have any news of the latest rumors, please share them. We get few visitors here. What can you tell me about the Ghostfence? For centuries, ordinators and appian armigers, led by the tribunal, would pass through Ghost Gate to annual rage against Dagod-Ur's ash vampire kin, but these raids were suspended because of heavy losses to the temple forces. Alright. So that is the Ghost Gate specifically. Good that you are doing well with Sineko. Good. Okay, so you would be able to barter. Do some of the other stuff. What about bartering then? Do you have any gear that I would really like to get? Or some books, maybe. Who knows? I always love books. Even if I maybe shouldn't, but I still do. The freaking blue book of riddles. It's actually a pretty expensive blue book of riddles, but hey, I gotta go and read that too. Because I've already read the yellow book of riddles and the red book of riddles. Now I need to know what the freaking blue book of riddles is gonna be about. Defense of the Wizards. An Oblivion paper. Just all the scrolls, varieties of fate. The Full Queen Book 2. I think the Full Queen would be also interesting series to read at some point, but I'm not gonna be bothering to buy that right now. I wonder how the Indorial helmet would look on us. You admire the stamina of any who stream regularly. It's not as easy as it looks. You're hoarding books? Yes, I am hoarding books. I want to have a nice shelf of really sweet books in my apartment when I get one here in Morrowind. Absolutely. Fellow Sorority, book trader and collector at your service. Yes, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, I must be speaking for myself only, but being social is very exhausting. It depends a little bit on me, for me, because some social interactions are a lot more exhausting to me than some others. Depends a little bit, so. And yeah, definitely not just you, like, I definitely am still an introvert, so I need my own time for certainty. I definitely need some. Absolutely. Because still the social interactions are a little bit more... Water spear? Why is it a water spear? Anyways. Exhausting, yes. Spear of light. Cast when strike sunlight. That could be useful. Streaming, for example, does take a certain mindset. Sure. True enough. I definitely need my own time too, and streaming is really draining, but also fun. Yeah. It's, yeah, I couldn't think of doing streaming every day. That would be a little bit too much for me. I maybe could go to 3 days, 4 at max, but I couldn't think of doing streaming each and every evening. Of course, as such, I do like to do my Let's Plays too. So, it wouldn't really, it would take a lot of time then to have streams for each day, for example, or 4 days even. Would take a while. Did you have any other interesting things? There is the Ebony shield, heavy armors. Those are of course the bone mold stuff that we already have. Then there was some interesting stuff, but nothing that great. Okay. I didn't want to buy that. I just clicked it because I had to click so that it would actually activate this thing again. Indorian right Poltron. These are even more valuable, better than the freaking adamantiums that I just bought. Stupid freaking... Why did I have to find this right now then? Later. Afterwards. After I had found something else. And this is a lot better helmet. Twitch is kind of an introvert stream interactions though. Yeah, sort of. Personally, I can't possibly have a streaming schedule because some days I just can't deal with humans. I think I can have a streaming schedule easily when it's just 2 days. If it would be something that I would try to do a lot more days, then yeah, I think that would start to be more of a problem for me. Center around your interest and you're in control, sure. Having to constantly think of others and their feelings is hard for sure. Like I'm thinking about that in my mind and not saying anything right away. Like thinking, how would I exactly think that around? I personally am pretty much, well, I'm pretty sure most here know that I'm pretty polite anyway, so it's not like I have to be specifically thinking about other people's or all the chat people's feelings, because it just comes so naturally for me, I could say. Respect my feelings, kiddo. So I don't think that to be really a problem for me personally. If it wouldn't be so natural for you and then you would try to do it, then mayhap, but for me it's not exactly. And like if you're streaming, then it's natural that you are going to be communicating and actually listening or chatting with your the other people on the stream or the people watching. Maybe that's just me then. Maybe. So it just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's also because I've just been doing the Let's Play so much longer that then there's that sort of a thing then that is a little bit more. You care too much. Oh, I don't care then, eh? I don't care at all about anything or anyone. So Jim, that's what you're arguing, eh? I do not care. Why do you have 3 helmets of the Intorial helmets? No. He actually... Kid doesn't care, confirmed. Okay, does everyone agree with that? I guess everyone agrees. That's good then. Oh dear. Now I know what everyone thinks about me. Yes, kidding. You are a sociopath as all streamers. Awkward. Kidding. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Now I know what everyone thinks about me. Sniff, sniff. Sadness. Oh dear. So sad. So sad. Total salt. I think I can be going and getting rid of those though. Or are you? Yes, that's the question. Or are you? What is the truth? What is the real answer here? Nobody knows. Or do they? That is the question. And that is the question. But yeah, anyways, book collection. I have more scrolls to be honest. But also books. Quite a few books. Let's just sell these things. And get those things. I kind of like those darts, but you're just here for the kiddos. Hello, 472 Ice? EE? I don't know. I. But hello and welcome to the stream as well. Yes, back to the books. A little bit more comfortable subject, maybe. Maybe we should be leaving this a subject about if I am a sociopath or not, or if I have no consideration about your guys' feelings and everything. I'm not sure if I... Yeah, it was this helmet. I hate this helmet in all honesty. I don't want to use this helmet. It's horrible helmet. Don't you guys agree? It looks horrible. It's a good helmet, but I don't want to be an ordinator. It just looks so soulless. I guess it kind of fits if we're talking about being a sociopath and all of that, but otherwise. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but hopefully okay enough that I just said the names, numbers and so on. That just turned into a complete meta conversation, but yes, back to the game. Yes. I think some chicks could be digging the mohawk, but I kind of like the demon helm more, even if it's a light one. I kind of like it more. I shouldn't have even bought that, but oh well, my mistake. Well, 4, 7, and 2. 4, 7, 2. Alrighty. So that's how I'm supposed to just say it. 4, 7, 2. So I've heard. You have heard that, okay. Are you saying that brush is horrible? That brush is so manly. Maybe. Kiddo, you're lovely, just as a disclaimer. Thank you very much, Visineko. Very much appreciated. Not that I was thinking that all of you actually thought of me as a sociopath. If I would, then I would be a lot more sadder, but it's all good, fun, and everything, so hey, it's all good. Kiddo, lovely confirmed. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look-see. Look, just on everything.
Outlander, what do you
Yes.
want?
What do we want? Do tell. I'm not sure. Do you guys know? Jim, Visinek, what do we want from here? I'm not even sure really anymore. I'm just exploring, really. That's really what I want to be doing here. Really. Chests locked. Especially when I don't even want to be stealing, but I'm just looking what sort of stuff they have here, basically, in the ghost fence.
What is this about?
I don't know. I don't have anything to do with you, really. You have come a long and dangerous way to this citadel of Elaine-Saretti. My name is Verona Ferran. Tell me if you are looking for someone in particular, for services, or a specific place. Are you on a pilgrimage here? Yes, to be honest, I am on a pilgrimage here, yes. You're just here for the lulz. Yes, totally. Maybe happiness and purpose? Maybe, but maybe the pilgrimage is supposed to give us happiness and purpose, at least purpose. Yes. The pilgrimage shrine nearby commemorates the labor and inspiration of the tribunal in creating and maintaining the arcane barriers of the Ghost Coast Gate. It also memorializes the courage and sacrifice of the ordinators, valiant armigators, crusaders, and pilgrims who have lost their lives here defending Morrowind against the damnable hosts of Nakud-Ur. What are valiant armigators even? Armatures? Valiant armatures, I guess. The valiant armatures serve the temple as champions and knight errants. Okay, if you say so. And Ghostgate just like that. House Redron maintains a hostel for all pilgrims. And that's why we're here. Can we sleep here? You have been expelled from the temple because of that? Because I just pressed on that? Why can't... That's quite of a crime. I just pressed on a bed. I can't... It doesn't even tell me that, hey, it's just taking bed. It's just such a horrible crime to even press a freaking bed that can I see. Like, this is supposed to be the hostel for pilgrims. Are they supposed to be then, like, sleeping on the floor or something? Is my question. How is this horrible of a crime? Bed police. What have you done? Yes, stop right there, Kunoska. Stop where you are. I accept this call in payment of the fines and compensation ordered by the court, and now you're free to go. Did he think that I was trying to steal that bed? That's the pillow and a card comes barging in. Yeah. Just resist and run for your life. Yeah, it's expelled from the temple. Okay, well, I was supposed to be on a pilgrimage here, but I'm not sure if I want to be doing this anymore. I guess this is what teaches Elaine-Saretti to that the temple is very screwed up. They don't want you to even sleep. They don't want you to rest. Yes, this is quite something. They're just waiting for an excuse to take your money. I'll be watching you, scum. Yeah. Well, what a police state. Pretty much, they take their job very seriously here, yes. Wants to do it again. Seriously, you guys should be doing real police work. That's just waiting. Yeah. Instead of staking out random pillows, I'll be watching you. Sleep is for the casuals. Yeah. Your crime has a reward and you can't sleep in someone else's bed. I wonder how much stuff I was supposed to lose. I shouldn't have a lot of stolen stuff though, so I shouldn't be losing anything, but Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
I've noticed that, Ordinator. I've noticed that. It's such a crime to try to sleep.
I don't have
I'll
a lot
leave
of
you
patience for
there.
questions, Outlander.
I'll leave you there, you stupid Ordinator. Yup. Image of you sleeping and an Ordinator just creepily watches over you. Pretty much. Ooh. Now, I am kind of actually starting to feel like I might wanna be doing something criminal to them because they already treat me like a criminal anyways. So isn't it pretty logical? Then we actually wanna maybe do something like that? Just saying. And there's a key to a vault. No one's gonna see that. Do it. Steal the pillows. It's a social experiment. Yes, pretty much. The infamous bed pressure known throughout the Morrowind. All crime is a response to oppression. Yes, that's absolutely it. Welp. Welp. Hello. I'm supposed to be here, by the way.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
Riot, riot, riot. It's just a prank, bro. Chill, man. There is the camera. Revolution. Overthrow the king and the government. Yup, absolutely. Let's just, I'm not sneaking here, though. I am way too poor at sneaking to be able to sneak from him. But I may have some invisibility potions. Maybe that could work. I could also try to kill him, but I don't know if that would go very well. Burn it all down. Yeah, maybe. I can at least investigate these in peace. You get everyone riled up. Yeah. I'm not sure if they will mind if I take something from a crate. I don't know. I don't know. At all. They don't even really have that amazing stuff, at least right here. They may in the chests, but not sure about it. It's kind of a shame that I'm not better at sneaking, though. Kind of a shame that I'm not better at sneaking. I think that we want some sort of a thing from here, though, just in general. If it ain't red, it ain't illegal. Totally. Like the bed. The bed was so not blue or red. I mean, the bed was very much not red.
Oh, God!
And he didn't even ask me to surrender. He just started immediately killing me. Immediately killing. Well. Ah, god damn it. I hate when you does that. Stun is the worst ever. Llama. Oh yeah. Laughing my ass off. Definitely. Skyrim rules. Skyrim rules didn't work, Chim Chim. Skyrim rules didn't work very well. Skyrim rules didn't work. I'm still gonna take that though. I'm still definitely gonna take that. It's just a shame that he has to be standing here. Why don't you go elsewhere?
Trouble, you'll get more than you
By your
bargained
actions, you
for.
have lost the trust of the temple until you make amends. Expect no favors from me. I'm not gonna be doing that though. Like, either we have to reload and I'm still part of the temple, but I think this is actually a great way for us to be like, no, okay, temple sucks because we can't even rest in a bed. I think that's pretty perfect. Apparently different rules in Morrowind, yes. Okay. Well, let's see. Could I do this? Now there's no going back. We have committed to this path. Let's see. Can I have any sort of a potion that would make me invisible or some sauce? Probably. Oh, I'm not sure. Do I have something like that? Or whether a chameleon. That lasts for a very short time, so probably not gonna be anyways enough. I'm not invisible. Yep. No, I'm not. Like, he just hits me once and it's basically done because of that. Ah. Skyrim is a stroll through the park compared to this. Well, we gotta just find a better place to do this sort of a crime, or we need to be able to get a little bit of a better sneak. But now they really.
This official Outlander. Move along.
I would wish to hit you very badly. Goodbye, sir. As no one is looking at this small chest. I was very much not thinking of starting to steal from these guys, but yeah, they kind of themselves, look too complex. They themselves kind of made it so that I felt a little bit like, yeah, you should rest and meditate. Yay! We're going to level up, at least. There's 33 golds. Why is there just 33 gold pieces in that? Well, one time prevented from nap, and suddenly Kide is all like, fuck the temple. Why are you testing poor artisaners? They already operate on a limited budget. Maybe, but on the other hand, they came and wanted me not to even rest. Like, and the temple even themselves decided to expel me for it. That's going pretty extreme. Expelled. I've been expelled from the temple. I would say that's pretty extreme from just trying to rest. So I don't think that's exactly my fault there. I don't think that's exactly my fault. Or do you think so?
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Yes.
No,
of course you
I don't think so.
Of course you don't think so. That's totally a-okay. False prophets deserve no mercy, pretty much. I could agree with that. Let's see. Other locations here then. I can't really steal a lot, unfortunately, because I suck at actually sneaking or anything like that. Even though I would really like to be able to do something like that right now because of, well, that reason. By your actions.
Spit it out or hit the road.
And they all treat me like that now. Spit it out or hit the road.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
I do totally steal from you, but I suck. Yes, pretty much. That's the very unfortunate reality of things. Yes, you and your make amends.
Continue to bother me.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me. Great. Just awesome. Everybody's got sand up their ass for some reason. Whoa, these people really don't like you. They really don't like me. That's an understatement of a year, I would almost say. They don't like me, yes. Random rudeness while walking by. Yes, so it's us in the beam. Sure. Give me bloom of some sort, whatever that will be. Fortify health. Right, that's okay, I guess. Eh. What about your craze? Endurance, okay. Maybe kill like 30 of them, maybe they'll think better of you then. Maybe, yeah, make an example, that'll teach them, learn them. Is that how you say it in Australia? Learn them, not teach them? That will learn them. Spirits of the Neravara. Why is there a Spirit of the Neravara shrine here? That's interesting. 45 fatigue though.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions. I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Make amends. Make amends. You have broken our rules and have been expelled. If you make amends, I can speak with you about your duties. The temple welcomes everyone into its fellowship, but not all are able to complete the journey. You broke our rules, but you have a great potential and I will forgive you this one offense. But nothing like this must ever occur again. Okay, thank you for the follow, 472. Apparently already just me talking about this person did say that, okay, I will apologize you for trying to rest in our bed. But nothing like this must ever occur again. If it does, the temple will have no use for your potential. Dutch people make that mistake all the time. Okay. That is the only way to say it like that. Ordiners have already lost their sense of humor with all these goo monarchs. Learn and teach are the same verb, different objects in Dutch. Alright. Well, it's kind of like that in Finnish too. Opettaa is like to teach or teach. And oppia is like to learn. So it's sort of similar in Finnish. Sorta. But okay, so I did get apologized, so I guess I will complete my pilgrimage, so to speak. But I think we have quite of a disdain to temple now. Just saying. Such a hatred for just trying to sleep in a bed. These people. Ugh. I do not respect them much anymore, either, even if they don't like me, but I don't necessarily like them too much either, I'm just saying. But let's explore from this side anyways for the moment. I remember that there was at least a place where I used to steal some classed weaponry or the like, class something.
I could kill that ghoul.
Let's not pull Finnish into that comparison, we have way too many ways to modify that word. True. But just in a sense, it's sort of something like that. It's sort of the same type of word. Disillusionment. So you would have a bed. Fine. But see, I didn't know where would be the bed. I just happened to have the bad luck of going into the wrong direction first. Sure. Great, the bed is yours. Enjoy your stay.
Tell your friends about this place.
No. Well, sure, I will tell them never to visit here. I will tell them to never come and visit your establishment. Just saying. Disillusionment with the temple, not Finnish. Yes, I was thinking that you wouldn't mean that. You are very Chloe.
Go ahead.
Glass gear, definitely. And a Dietrich mask. That is quite of an outfit you have. You have come to the Coast Gate, Pilgrim, the last good place of the edge of the Red Mountain. Rest. But people tell me to not learn it. It's a beautiful language. Well, it's a very interesting language. I haven't said that don't learn it. I've just said that it may not be that easy to learn, but on the other hand, you've already learned Cantonese Chinese, so you've done already a lot in learning an even more difficult language. An extremely sparkly outfit. Rest and take advantages of our services, or if there's someone in particular you want, or a specific place you want to find, let me know. Do you know anything about the Neravarain? Maybe you should learn it. Yeah, maybe you should. Then you could be communicating here with all the Finnish people in Finnish too. You sent me a video titled "Don't Learn Finnish." I sent you a video titled like that, but I didn't say you shouldn't learn it. I just gave you another viewpoint into the whole would you want to or not want to learn Finnish. It doesn't mean anything more. Besides, he was a funny kid who made the video. And he also made the video about the rally Finnish, which was funny. And I also sent that to you. And he was teaching you how to speak rally Finnish. So, there's that. Well, fine. I fucking will. You just wait. I'll show you. Yeah, prove us wrong. Learn it. I'm more than happy to come and watch your stream when you will be... Yeah, rally Finnish maybe. That would be a okay starting point. That seems attainable. Totally. Absolutely. Okay, Neravar. Yes, there's a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Neravar will unite the Dahmer against the invaders and restore the ancient dark elven nation. But the tribunal table says this is a false and profane superstition, and the ordination deal mercilessly with those who profane such beliefs. Yes. But very Chloe outfit. Very Chloe outfit. Extremely so.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Why would you have heard of me? I haven't done that much here yet, even. So, how have you heard of me? Exactly, is my question. Room door. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, at least I'm gonna sleep now that I actually found a place to sleep at. Let's sleep for 5 hours. That seems okay. Yay, you have ascended to level 11. Like, I'm talking so much of all the other stuff though for the moment that it seems that I'm not really processing that much in Morrowind, but I guess that's okay. It's not like we're in a very big hurry, and it was very strange, that's the full situation before that we went through with the bed crime. The crime of a bed, the crime of sleep. Being smart doesn't hurt, and a little luck now and then is nice. But the key is patience and hard work, and when it pays off, it's sweet. Take that, Ordinators, yes. You can't stop the ascension. And good that there's no rush. Strength, intelligence, willpower. Sure. I'm pretty much just always taking the same things. Would I need to? Probably not. But, well... Okay. Yes, totally. All beyond measure and all that. Okay, this is the second time that there's something weird going on. This stream warning model meshes glass boots, some specific glass boots that can't be done properly to glow. Sure. Hopefully it's not going to be too big of an issue. But I'm glad to hear that you are nonetheless enjoying the stream with Seneko as well. So whatever is a priority here. I don't think it's going to be a too big of an issue, but some glass boots didn't load up properly.
What?
Second time that something like that happened actually, considering first it was just a certain type of a table model. But yes, this guy has a lot of glass gear. I think that from him I've stolen my class outfit at some point in the far away... I'm almost saying far away future. Yeah, sure, far away future. That's exactly what I was talking about. You need more textures. Mostly the priority is making Kida laugh. That's my priority at least. Rightio. Yeah, I think that I usually went into here somewhere and managed to steal, but I suck now at sneaking, which I usually have a lot more of. So I don't think I'll be succeeding with that. So not gonna be a possibility. I may buy something from him. Maybe.
I suppose you're looking
Glass
for a
staff.
candle. I'm sure I can't help you.
And in the alternative reality where I stole audio class and grammar, yes. Making people laugh is pretty rewarding. Yes, that is definitely, of course, the case. Still spear. Mixed unit tactics. Nothing to learn, which is saddening. But these guys do have a lot of class gears here.
What now?
You do have quite of a noble type of outfit, I would say. Wooden door that is locked.
Suppose you're looking for a tavern. I'm sure I can help you.
Totally not. Another guy who is in full class gear.
Mathera.
And an interesting mask. More of these guys here. Yes. Goodbye. I would like to actually see you better in your class outfit. I would love to have a class outfit, but it's light armor. Ooh, that shield is also pretty sweet looking. Yeah, whoa, that's glass, Matsuo. Dude, could you come out of my way from like that door? Because I can't really pass when you're just standing there. Like, please. Thank you very much when you finally decide to actually be moving away from that door. These people. Nice glass though, yeah, it's a very nice glass. It's a very class act, haha. It's a very classic class act. Ooh. A lot of bums. Ugh, he moved, and he moved back. This was a death trap. We were ever going to be here. Very pointy shoes though, yes, very much. Class act. Yes, wasn't it a good one? I thought that it was a pretty good one at least. Rarely do I get as good of a puns, haha. Dude. I so want Might and Magic 7's command of yell. It's just spinning around showing the goods, pretty much. Ugh. I'm just like trying to jump over him or something, but nothing works. I want to yell at him, but no. No can do. That's a problem. Now, finally. Thank you very much. You're gonna be blocked there forever now. Let's critique his outfit until he retreats in shame. I think he heard you thinking about that and already decided to move before that. Tronos Lerevu. Okay. Did I need to repair something? Apparently I already need to repair some stuff. A lot of repairing to do. It makes your ass look big. Totally. Such expensive gears. Glass longsword could be good for us, because then it would actually be a one-handed weapon. But I'm not really willing to sell Mage Bane, even if I could be going and getting a glass longsword that I could be using with the freaking also shield. It would be nice, but I just can't. I can't. Mage Bane is too nice. Eversent Green is so last season. Totally. Belvic horns make you seem insecure. But Belvic horns make you feel insecure. What about our pelvic horns? Chin chin. What about our pelvic horns? Sniff sniff. Are you saying that I am insecure? Oh wait. Was that for the wrong person? Okay, let's head off. Though actually I need to also... The truth is known. What about helmets with a crest? Good question. Very good question. I do not have an answer at least for that. Right, there's some people there too, hanging about. I guess they may be pilgrims, maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure who is attacking, where someone is attacking, but someone is, so to speak, attacking. Definitely not overcompensating with that. Good, good to know. Those aren't attacking us yet. No, I don't know who it is. What do you want, Outlander? I assume that you probably are pilgrimage. She is, approximately. You have some training? Nah, I don't need that training. Thank you very much. Stab and coop, but who am I supposed to stab when there's no one to stab at for the moment? Maybe it's the guy that is actually on the other side of this gate. Yeah, probably that. Probably that. Stupid cliff racer. Dispose of you. Yes, there's still that guy, so it's probably him. Come at us. We met one of your kind before, so you're not too big of a problem as zombie. It's good to know that the as zombies and the like can't press these buttons though. So, you're all safe. The sky looks also very different over here, doesn't it? They think you're overcompensating. Mayhap, yes, mayhap. All red. Very red. I don't remember actually where exactly the pilgrimage spot was supposed to be here at the ghost fence. Yeah, it's there. Okay, who is it? Okay. Just a cliff racer. Who I cannot hit. Okay. And yeah, looks pretty nice, doesn't it? You never made it past the coast wall, actually. That's really a shame. Yeah, this doesn't it look like such a nice place indeed? Well, it is the red mountains, so volcanic mountains. So what do you expect? Really? So, Coast Gate Shrine. Would you like to donate a soul gem and ask for a blessing? Sure. Your journal has been updated. The grace of pride. Thank you for your pride, Lord Vivek. I shall not doubt myself or my people or my gods, and shall insist upon them and my ancient rights. Sure. Sure deal. Not that we're gonna be staying here for longer, but we completed our pilgrimage and that's what is important right now. We completed it even though we got expelled first. But yeah, that's why there is a ghost fence around this place. Volcanic mountain. Temporary climate change is real. Yeah, you can't deny that, can't deny that. Just makes you want to settle down and raise a family. Totally. Very, very much indeed. Very much indeed. I guess I could explore just a little bit. I didn't visit ever here a lot. On foot, that is specifically. I did visit here just a little bit previously at some point, but it's been a while. Been a while. Rats. Strong rats. Rats still everywhere. The enemies don't change that much in the end. That's a pleasant place. That's a very pleasant place this is. Hello, cliffhanger. Come on, come on. Splinter. Ooh, no splinters. And welcome to stream, Acid Knee. Enemies never change, this is true. Just like war. Also, enemies never change. Enemies always remain the same, at least in Morrowind. There's always a cliff raiser above your head, who is actually a cliffhanger because it hardly ever raises actually. Oops. Yep, this may be a little bit more dangerous, I might say. I might die, because I don't really remember these enemies either, to be honest. To be honest, not at all. So... Oh, actually it's that guy. I know this guy. It's just been such a long time since I've even ever seen it. So yeah, maybe a little bit problem. We'll see. Where did he go? He should be on the other side of this rock. Ow. Freaking. Just die. Okay. Where did the other guy go? Asically, he should have done some ninjutsu. Hey, Glyph Razor. Yes, hey, random Glyph Razor again. This ain't your fight. Could you have one as a pet? Would be nice, sort of. But I don't think you can, but would be nice. Not now, Glyph Razor. Yes, I'm trying to get my fatigue higher so that I could actually maybe try to go and find this thing. Who up is here. He's just the problem is he does a lot of damage magic wise very quickly, so that's a little bit of a problem. Did I have still the restore health potions? Hopefully yes, because otherwise I may be dead. There's at least one. Just barely got the heal off. I was so about to be dead. I may still be dead, considering he did the stun. But yeah, these enemies definitely are a lot worse. I knew that there wouldn't be any straight away when we got into here, but phew. Yeah, Crockface. Death Rot. Yeah, that Death Rot was actually mentioned in the book about the Daedra. They were the beasts. Their heart though is pretty sweet, and the skin. Yeah, I think we should be moving back though. This isn't really a place I should be trifling in quite yet, otherwise than just full going and doing the pilgrimage. I am going in the right direction, yes. I don't know what is coming at us now though. Some enemy somewhere. Don't know where. I don't see. Oh, is it you? Maybe. Then seemed to be a Glyph Razor there. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Spit on his body. Oh, I'm just gonna be leaving for now. I think that ain't too bad of an idea. They'll be heading off from there. This whole area looks a lot more red now after having visited on the side of the coast fence. Oh, there are enemies nearby. As such, I probably still have my bed, don't I? So I could probably quite easily just go and rest a little bit more, I would think. Make a purse out of him. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good possibility. It does seem like we can still use this, so yeah, let's just come and rest until we are healed and everything is all a-okay and good. And then we can be heading off. We don't need to be here yet, otherwise we completed the stupid pilgrimage, even though I'm not sure if we should have made it anymore, even considering Temple decided to expel us for a moment anyways. But for the crime of trying to rest in a wrong bed, which is quite something. That is such a horrible crime. I came into the wrong place. My apologies. I didn't mean to come to you no more. I wish to go outside. It's kind of dark though, isn't it? Maybe I should just sleep longer then. Maybe a full another night, just so that it's going to be morning and we can actually leave when it's nice and bright. Think that might be a better idea. Maybe we will read even another book. That might be okay too. Okay, so at least something like 7 hours or something, I think would be good. Okay, let's see. 6 AM. Yes. Alrighty, let's see. What would be a nice book to read for the morning here in the Ghost Fence? What would be a good book? Palantir's fake book? Oh yeah, I forgot to read the stupid blue book of riddles. Sure, let's read it that. What? What? Why is this... this one page? Herein are presented all manner of riddles as collected by the scholars of Sun Realms to the great glory of the tribunal on the CV. The posing and the puzzles of riddles is a convention of polite aristocratic Western society. Nobles and social aspirants collected books of riddles and studied them, hoping thereby to increase the chance of their appearance sly and witty in conversation. There's nothing. There's not even the bad riddles like there was before. Have people forgot to actually write anything into the blue book of riddles? There was stuff in the yellow book of riddles and there was stuff in the red book of riddles. But they gave up on the... I guess no one thought that you would ever get to the blue book of riddles because the first two were so poor. They were so bad riddles that then they thought that no one is even gonna be bothered with the blue book of riddles. And then it's the most expensive one. 250 for nothing. Tää oli erittäin hyvä kirja. Freaking great book. Absolutely fantastic book. Definitely 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10 is my recommendation. Totally. Okay, maybe some other book. Because that was so great. Maybe the Reflections on Cult Worship. Sounds good. Let's read about cults here. And yes, that's totally 100% a bestseller. Okay, Reflections on Cult Worship in the Empire. From the correspondence of the Guseus Blesia, imperial trader writing from the Voss Trade House in Fadenfeld district, province of Morrowind. Got chills here in a full sentence in Finnish all of a sudden. Didn't expect that. Well, sometimes pleased. Sometimes. Even if I do mostly talk just in English, but sometimes it's okay for me at least to say something in Finnish too. I think I have noted that Heartlanders like myself and assimilated imperial citizens of other races tend to impersonal and formal relationships with their gods and spirits. For us, cults are first and foremost social and economic organizations. We typically think of the eight divines in the most abstract terms, as powerful but indifferent spirits to be appropriated, and do not think of their relationship as personal. Notable exceptions include minor charismatic subcults of Akatosh and Dibella. The imperial cult of Diperceptin also has a significant charismatic subcult. The imperial cult of Cyberceptin is kind of weird. You wasn't even here. Please feel free to speak Finnish. Alrighty. Okay. Finnish. I'm used to smiling politely while understanding nothing. Yeah, well, you don't understand everything in Netherlands, I guess. All the words, at least. I guess you've nonetheless learned relatively well the Dutch, right? So... with the exception of the Alessian Order, which Heartlanders regard as a dark age, religious cults have played only minor parts in Heartlanders and imperial history. Smile and nod, totally. The Septi Emperors have made it a policy to limit the influence of cult authorities in aristocratic, military and purposive affairs. Yeah, precis. Totally. Cult worship is recorded in a private and practical matter, and public pronouncements by religious figures are not welcomed. Nordic hero cults provide a strong countercurrent to the dominant secularism of the empire. The imperial cult of Diperceptin is just as a hero cult, and among the military, provincial colonists, and recently assimilated foreigners, the cult is particularly strong and personal. It's just about Diperceptin. We even read about Diperceptin not being necessarily that amazing in the real Barensia. So I'm a little bit feeling like, yeah, I don't know about this imperial cult worshipping Hyperceptin basically as a hero. Genau, Zende, yes. You can say no need to anything, yeah, and you'll be indistinguishable from Vince, yeah. And X breaks Shane Netherlands, if that's correct. And I at least can say Gute Nacht, sort of. I can't say it really well. Danke schön, on the other hand, at least in German. Something. But yeah, ik spreek zijn Nederlands. Ik weet niet wat Shane is. Don't know what is Shane. Yeah. I don't actually know what that exactly is either, at least. I do also know that ik spreek, it would be like I speak. Dankjewel. Is that how it's dankjewel? Dankjewel is in the Netherlands then, when Dankeschön is in German. It's relatively similar, but still different indeed. Ein bisschen. There was actually, I saw the one comedian in YouTube, the Finnish comedian, one of the, what's it called? Stand-up comedians who actually talk about the nonin word. That like it can mean pretty much anything. So yeah, there I did also realize that yeah, it's pretty much can be used in pretty much anything almost. Nonin, 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 nonin. Yes, totally 100%. Asho, again, yes, ja, das weiß ich. Was? Ja, das weiß nicht. Yes, weiß ich. You guys chatting about? Yeah, Ismo Lango, yes. No, Ismo, yes. Yeah, and you also got it from there. So we watched the same comedy, stand-up comedy show. Too many languages here, yes. Yeah, pretty much the only Finnish comedian as far as I know. I actually saw that he was also in the, what was it, Conan O'Brien's show, late night show at some point. Apparently, it was for me in YouTube highlighted at some point. So I also watched that. Your brain hurt, Chim Chim, poor you. And then there comes some more language from Taiwan that I also cannot pronounce at all. At all. Yeah, it wasn't absolutely great, but at least it seemed that the English people did laugh. But of course, he definitely is speaking very rally English, if I could say so. So I think he's a lot more natural in Finnish. Scrub Lord, are you Finnish too? Is the question from Chim Chim. Or privet in Roman alphabet means hello in Russian. Yeah, I don't understand Cyrillic either, even though I would love to in a way, but there's a... yeah, no. Can't. Scrap Lord says say lol as well. I try to be reading this to the end though now, at least a little bit. You only know the word perkele. Yeah, Scrap Lord also isn't Finnish. Most here are, but not quite all. Not quite all. Perkele does get you pretty far, yes, for certainty. I know, right? Yeah. Doesn't make you understand everything that I say, but you know, it does take you far. Same as me, you have such a high level of skill in Finnish, for sure. Oh yeah, there's a gaming background too. Yeah, there he is, but it's... well, as such, I don't mind. I think that the streaming is a lot about just the communication too, and not just about the game, even though you do also are supposed to be playing the game too. And another few choice words. Maybe you remember some of the things that I told you, but don't know if you remember much about those. Okay, the tribal temple in Morrowind and its predecessor house and sister cults are, by contrast with imperial cults, extremely intimate and personal. Okay. In ancestral cults, the worshipper has a direct relationship with the Platt family ancestor spirit. Streaming a game on Twitch? Impossible. Totally. Yeah, true. Game ain't going anywhere. Neither is the books. Neither is the books. You do remember a few from Tayanda's PUBG stream? Hmm? Which ones? Which ones do you remember? Do you remember the bad words, specifically? I could assume so. Do tell. And the temple cult's relationship with the tribunal is a relationship with the living, breathing god who walks the earth, speaks in person with priests and cultists, and whose daily actions are prescribed models for the daily actions of their followers. Mostly bad ones in that case. You can repeat if you wish, but you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you. But I'm kind of interested still. So, besides, it's only certain people that will understand it from the text, chats, and all that. The difference is in religious. This is, anyways, like, this is just a recollection for you. Sometimes it feels like it might be nice to be streaming with someone, so one person plays the game while the other reads the chat. Yeah, sort of, mayhap. Good to be good in some situations, but that's such I don't mind personally, at least, that there's sometimes a little bit of a break in actual game. Personally, but depends. Yeah, it is about the community for sure. The difference in religious temperament between Heartlanders and Morrowind Tamer accounts in large part for consistent political and social misunderstanding between the two cultures. Heartlanders do not consider cult affairs as serious matters, where the Dahmer consider cult affairs and, in practical, ancestral spirit veneration to be very serious matters indeed. Heartlanders are casual and tolerant in religious matters, Dahmer are passionate and extremely intolerant. Heartlanders do not speak with their gods and do not think of their actions as under constant review and judgment by their gods. The Dahmer feel that all they think and do is under the ever-watchful eye of the tribunal and family ancestor spirit. Yeah, I think of it as having your mates around to play games on your couch, except I'm in Netherlands, Kid is in Finland, and everyone is everywhere else. Yeah, funny old internet, or actually pretty new internet. What a time to be alive. It is very interesting. It's very different for a certainty. Very, very different. Very certainly different. Well, anyways, we did complete this. Should we then go to Moloch Mar and actually try to complete the last pilgrimage just because, even though I don't think I like the temple that much anymore, especially after everything we went through. Closest nurse friends I have 400 kilometers away. That is quite a far away, yes. For sure. Sadly far away. As such, like, my best friend also lives in Helsinki. So it's not like we can play very often either, after all, like board games or the like. Then we meet up in Seinäjoki, usually speaking, more often than just one going into the other guy's place and so on and forth. Well, and going forward, if someone is attacking me, I'll go and start hitting them, but otherwise I'm not gonna be bothered with enemies that I don't know where the hell they are.